Hey guys, it's your best boxing friends, Kelsey and Rachel. Rachel, is Conor McGregor... Rachel, is Conor McGregor coming back to boxing? There's a report coming out that now it's from the Irish Mirror, so my understanding is that is a tabloid.
Okay.
It's been picked up by some in the boxing media that says that Conor McGregor is going to come back to a boxing ring for a grudge match against Paulie Malignaggi.
Why is this a grudge match?
Paulie Malignaggi was hired as a sparring partner to Conor McGregor when McGregor was getting ready for Mayweather, and there was that big falling out during that.
Yeah.
McGregor released a short video clip of him supposedly knocking Malignaggi down in sparring.
Right.
Malignaggi claims that he was pushed down. We don't know. They've never released the whole tape. But we could see it in the ring, in boxing, on pay-per-view. What do you think about that?
Well, it's definitely, I think you have to recognize this as a very good move for Conor McGregor. If you're him, boxing is where you can make a crap ton of money.
Yeah.
And he has this very unique, special position that he's in, that he can come in and make a bunch of money boxing with limited skill as opposed to other people of like the same kind of celebrity name in boxing.
Yeah, he's such a huge star, and the way that the boxing business is set up is different than the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
And so the lion's share of all the money goes to the fighters.
Yeah.
And that should be appealing to Conor McGregor. If it's not, he should give that a thought while he's where he is right now.
Yeah.
He's coming off the fight against Mayweather. He got knocked out by Mayweather, but started strong in the fight. I see in Conor McGregor a fighter that potentially could be a really good boxer. He's a really great counterpuncher. Things he would need to work on is that he would need to work on looking like a regular boxer, right? We thought he looked like an alien when he fought. His jab doesn't get a lot of power. I know he landed a lot on Mayweather, but Mayweather kind of let him because that jab was nothing. But he's got a hell of a power hand, a hell of a counter shot that can knock people out.
Okay.
And he's a good natural striker, a good natural boxer. So being able to counter somebody like that is just, is really good. Yeah. That's the other thing. There is a difference in boxing and the UFC.
Now that we've watched UFC more.
Well, let's talk about in the UFC. When they strike, they have the smaller gloves, and the fighters are worried about so much more than just the hands.
Yeah.
That they're really trying to land that one hard knockout shot, and that's what he's known for in MMA. In boxing, you do all sorts of other nuanced things because.
It's also the stance of keeping everything in tight, and the reason Conor McGregor looked so strange against Mayweather was because he had his arms like out in this weird way and was doing this weird, and I was like, what is that? I've never seen that. And up until this point, I don't know if I'd ever watched UFC. Since then, we've watched some more UFC, and I see that is a common
it's because they're prepared for different things. Yeah. In boxing, your offense has to be more nuanced because if I'm trying to punch Rachel and I can only use these two hands, she knows, she doesn't have to worry about anything coming back. So in boxing, you have to set things up.
Right.
You have to land punches. Professional boxers, elite ones especially, often throw punches that they know are not going to land. Mm-hmm. And they're doing that, or even throw them at different speeds and different powers.
Yeah.
He's a good boxer. I don't think that, I'm not saying he doesn't know how to do that. I'm saying he doesn't know how to do that at the elite level of professional boxing.
Yeah.
And so if he was going to fight Paulie Malignaggi, Rachel, can you think of a better fighter for Conor McGregor to get in the ring with on a pay-per-view fight?
Well,
for Conor McGregor, not for Rachel's preference. I'm saying well, go ahead and tell me what you're going to say.
Well, if you want to go in the same thread, I think that you're the one that knows why Paulie Malignaggi is a good fight for McGregor.
I think Conor McGregor, that'd be a great fight if he really wants to be a professional boxer because it's a credible opponent name.
Yeah.
He's a lot bigger than Malignaggi. Malignaggi does not have any power, so way below Floyd Mayweather power. Mayweather's not really a knockout puncher.
Right.
And that would give him the opportunity to get rounds under his belt because Malignaggi is a brilliant boxer and is a good fighter. And I think probably McGregor would either be favored by the bookies or would, which was more important, or would win the fight against Paulie Malignaggi. Malignaggi is way past it.
He's in a unique position where it doesn't matter for him.
Get that money. Yeah, that's right. He could get outboxed for 12 rounds.
He could come and lose to Paulie Malignaggi and still get another fight. Depending on what he looked like in the ring. But he would still have a future. So it's not like where some fighters come in and that zero is super important or whatever. Yeah. It's not going to be like that for McGregor.
He's got a zero in the win column in boxing.
Right.
So what do you think what are your thoughts on McGregor Malignaggi?
I think that I find it really interesting. I don't mind being entertained. These are both guys like Conor McGregor's not really a boxer. Paulie Malignaggi his career as a boxer, in my eyes, is over and done with.
Yeah.
So this is total like entertainment, and I feel like these guys it's a good matchup for where they're both at skill wise in boxing currently.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm a little bit like, is that it's a pay-per-view.
Yeah, it would definitely be pay-per-view.
Am I paying $75 for this? Because I think that I am, because it's Conor McGregor, and I mean, when's the last time anybody paid to watch Paulie Malignaggi? Like, this is a great commentator, right? But his career, in my eyes, like I said earlier, is over with.
He's done.
And then I have this other guy who's not a boxer.
Right.
And I'm supposed to pay? Like, oh, that is hard. Like, It was different with Mayweather because even though, it's Mayweather, he had retired, right, from boxing at that point.
He's retired like 6 times by now.
Right, but he was still, like, current enough and still really skilled that, like, just like Pacquiao is a pay-per-view fighter. And we've even seen Pacquiao recently not fight on pay-per-view.
Right.
That's a little hard for me to swallow.
Yeah. Well, I think, I don't really think it's going to happen, but I do think if McGregor was really interested in boxing and really interested in making that money, like he could, definitely, like, this would be great for him.
I also think it's good, like, entertainment for fans.
Yeah, I'm all about it.
So, like, sometimes we have, like, fighters and you have all these rankings and you championships and belts and all this, which is all really great and good. But sometimes it's also just fun to get some fun matchups
this is entertainment
that have no bearing on any rankings. This will have no bearing on any rankings anywhere, and it would just be fun. I just don't want to pay for it. I don't want to pay top dollar for it.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't either.
So, but I don't know how Conor is going to make that money.
Come on, DAZN. Where you at, DAZN? You could get, I don't know.
Sign Conor McGregor.
Yeah, you give Canelo all that money, get Conor and get him in the fights that he can win, right? I don't think that's going to happen. And then, eventually put Conor in there with Canelo. Oh, no! Don't do that.
Pacquiao?
Canelo would destroy Conor McGregor. Anyway, that's it.
Yeah. So, hey, like, comment, and subscribe.
Do it.
Because we love you guys, and we think you should love us too, and so you should like, comment, and subscribe to show your love for us.
You plus me plus Rachel equals 6.